You're losing money every day and you don't even know it. What if I told you that right now, in your home, there are dozens of hidden devices silently draining your bank account every single second? They are not just stealing your money, they are stealing your future. But here is the truth, your appliances are betraying you. From your innocent looking phone charger to that dusty printer in the corner, these energy vampires are sucking away your wealth, and today I'm exposing them all. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you will discover how to save thousands of dollars each year. Let's dive in. You check your bank account at the end of the month and wonder where all your money went. You have been careful, you have cut back on takeout, you have started brewing coffee at home, but somehow your financial goals still feel like distant dreams. What if I told you the problem is not your spending habits? What if the real culprit is hiding in plain sight, disguised as everyday convenience? Think about it. How many devices do you have plugged in right now? That TV on standby, that phone charger with no phone attached, that gaming console you have not used in weeks. Each one is quietly siphoning electricity and your hard-earned cash 24 hours a day. This is not just about few extra dollars. This is about an invisible tax on your financial freedom. In Japan, there is a concept called motai nai, a term that expresses regret when something is wasted. The average American home has 40 to 50 devices plugged in at any given time, and most of them are drawing power even when not in use. And guess what? The Department of Energy estimates these phantom loads cost American households over $100 billion annually. That is not a typo, billions with a B. So let us break down what is really happening here. Here are the three biggest energy vampires draining your wealth and how to stake them through the heart. What if your outlets are your enemies? Imagine walking into your home and knowing exactly what devices are stealing from you right now. Imagine the power of being able to see the invisible, because that is what we are talking about, making the invisible visible. But first we need to identify the biggest culprits. Let us start with the most surprising offender, standby power, the energy vampires. Standby mode, the silent killer. That little red light on your TV, it is not just telling you the TV is ready to turn on. It is signaling that your money is burning away in real time. Standby power, also called phantom load or vampire power, accounts for about 10% of residential electricity use. That is roughly $100 to $200 per year for the average household, just vanishing. Here is what is crazy. Your microwave is using more electricity to power its digital clock than it does to actually heat your food. Let that sink in. Did you know that a single DVR box uses more electricity in year than your refrigerator? You are literally paying more to record show you might never watch than to keep your food fresh. Quick question, how many chargers do you have plugged in right now with nothing attached to them? Each one is still drawing power. Count them in your head. I will wait. What if eliminating these silent drains could fund your next vacation? Second culprit is outdated appliances, the budget destroyers. That refrigerator that has been humming all along since 2005, it is not just outdated, it is a financial disaster. Older appliances are dramatically less efficient than newer models. An outdated refrigerator can consume 2-3 times more electricity than a modern Energy Star model. That could be costing you an extra $300 per year just for one appliance. But it is not just refrigerators. Your ancient washing machine, that dinosaur of a desktop computer, even your old light bulbs, they are all conspiring against your bank account. Believe it or not. And here is what no one tells you. Keeping these outdated energy hogs is not saving you money, it is costing you money every single day you do not replace them. What if your old refrigerator is actually the most expensive item in your home right now? Not in what you paid for it, but in what it is stealing from you year after year. I want you to do something right now. Place your hand on the back of your refrigerator. If you can reach it safely, feel that heat. That is your money burning up. Efficient appliances stay cool to the touch. The hidden power settings. Now here is something truly insidious. The default settings on most of your devices are specifically designed to consume more power, not less. Your computer's power management settings, your game console, a standby option, even your smart TV's quick start feature, they all prioritize convenience over cost. And that convenience comes with a hefty price tag. For example, changing your computer sleep settings could save you $25 to $75 per year. Adjusting your TV's brightness from the factory's torch mode to a calibrated setting can cut its power consumption by up to 30%. These tiny adjustments add up to massive savings over time, but most people never make them because they don't know they exist. What if I told you that the person who set up your TV deliberately configured it to waste electricity? They did because brighter screen looks better in showrooms, even though they drain your wallet at home. Think about your monthly streaming subscriptions for a second. Now imagine if optimizing your device settings could essentially make one of those subscriptions free. Which one would you choose? Empowerment through action. By now you are probably wondering, how do I stop this madness? How can I save my bills? Here is the good news. You already own everything you need to fix this problem. Step 1. Identify the vampires. Walk through your home and list every device that stays plugged in. Be ruthless, nothing is too small to consider. Step 2. Measure the damage. You can buy an electricity usage monitor for about $20. Plug in each device and see exactly how much it is costing you. This step alone will shock you. Step 3. Take them through the heart. Unplug devices when not in use, especially chargers and entertainment systems, for things that are difficult to reach. Use power strips with switches so you can cut power with one click. Step 4. Optimize what remains. Adjust power settings on all your devices to minimize consumption. I will show you exactly how to do this for biggest energy hogs. When you take control of your home's energy, you take control of your financial future. But there is something even more powerful at work here. This is not just about saving money, it is about changing your relationship with consumption. When you become aware of these invisible drains, you start to see other hidden costs in your life. You develop a sixth sense for waste and inefficiency, and that awareness becomes your superpower. What if the real reason you can't save money has nothing to do with your willpower and everything to do with what is happening behind your walls right now? Imagine going to bed tonight knowing that while you sleep, your home is saving you money instead of draining it. How would that change the way you feel about your financial future? Here is the truth that changed my life. Small invisible leaks sink even the biggest ships, and right now your financial ship has dozens of tiny holes in it. The good news, you can patch them all today. Let me show you how. First, let us talk about the biggest offenders most people never suspect. Your entertainment center is likely costing you over $100 per year in standby power alone. Your kitchen appliances another $150 to $200. Even your bathrooms has hidden costs. That ventilation fan you forgot to turn off, the heat lamp you rarely use but keep plugged in. But the most surprising culprit might be your home office. Computers, printers, monitors, speakers, they are all silently draining your accounts while giving nothing in return when not in use. Did you know that if you unplug just 10 common devices when not using them, you could save enough money to buy 100 shares of Amazon stocks over 10 years? That is the power of compound saving. Take a second and picture your electric meter spinning right now, counting kilowatts per hour. With every turn, it is taking money from your future self. What would your future self tell you to do right now? This is not just about money, it is about freedom. Every dollar saved in dollar that can work for you instead of against you. But let me completely honest, this is not one-time fix. Energy vampires multiply. Every new gadget you bring home is another potential drain. The key is developing the habit of awareness. Now I can already hear some of you saying, but this sounds like so much work. Is it really worth it for a few dollars? Let us do the math together. The average household can save between $20 to $40 per month by eliminating phantom power alone. That is $240 to $480 per year. Over 10 years, that is $2,400 to $4,800. But here is where it gets interesting. If you invested that money instead of letting it disappear into thin air, you would have around $6,000 to $12,000 after 10 years, assuming average market returns. Is 10 minutes of your time worth potentially thousands of dollars? I think we both know the answer. What if the most profitable investment you could make this year is not stocks or crypto, but simply unplugging your TV when you are not watching it. The beauty of this approach is that it costs nothing to implement. You don't need to buy anything fancy, you don't need special skills, you just need awareness and the willingness to take action. Let me share a personal story. When I first discovered the concept of energy vampires, I was skeptical. How much could it really matter? But I decided to try an experiment. I unplugged everything non-essential for 1 month and compared my electricity bill to the previous month. The difference, $37.42. I was shocked. That is nearly $450 per year, enough for a weekend getaway or a significant investment in my future. But the real breakthrough was not the money, it was the mindset. I started seeing hidden costs everywhere: unused subscriptions, impulse purchases, convenience fees. My entire relationship with money transformed. And the same can happen for you. Here is the challenge. Tonight before bed, unplug 5 devices that you are not actively using. Do the same thing tomorrow night and the night after that. Within a week, it will become second nature. What if the answer to your financial struggles has been staring you in the face every time you walk into the room? What if it is as simple as pushing a button or pulling a plug? Now, I want to address something important. Some of you might be thinking, this sounds like a lot of inconvenience for modest savings. And you're right if you look at it in isolation. But energy vampires are just one piece of a larger puzzle. They are the gateway to discovering other invisible trends in your life. Think of it as a financial mindfulness. When you become aware of the small leaks, you naturally become more attentive to the bigger ones. And here is the thing about mindfulness, it compounds just like interest. Imagine if your home was actually a treasure map and all you had to do was unplug the right devices to find the gold. That is exactly what we are doing today. Let us go even deeper. There is a psychological concept called the locus of control, the degree to which people believe that they have control over their lives. People with an internal locus of control believe they can influence their outcomes. They take responsibility, they take action. And guess what? Studies show they are generally more successful and happier than those with an external locus of control. By taking control of your home's energy consumption, you are not just saving money, you are shifting your locus of control. You are telling yourself, I have the power to change my financial situation, and that is priceless. Now let me share you some specific strategies that will multiply your savings. Stay with me. Smart power strips can automatically cut power to peripherals when you turn off the main device. A single smart strip controlling your entertainment center can save up to $50 to $100 per year. Timer outlets can ensure devices only receive power during specific hours, perfect for those items you only need at certain times of the day. And energy monitoring systems can give you real-time feedback on your consumption, allowing you to identify and eliminate waste immediately. But the most powerful tool is the one you already have, your own awareness. What if everything you have been taught about saving money has been missing the most fundamental principle of all? What if wealth building starts at your wall outlets, not your wallet? Before we wrap up, I want to give you one more powerful strategy, the 50% rule. Look around your home or any device with a standby future. Assume it is using 50% more energy than you think it is. This mental model will help you make better decisions about what stays plugged in and what does not. The changes we have discussed today are not just good for your bank account, they are good for the planet too. Reducing phantom power consumption in the US alone would be equivalent to taking millions of cars off the road. So you are not just building wealth, you are contributing to a more sustainable future. And if that is not a win-win, I don't know what it is. Let us recap what we have covered today. Energy vampires are silently draining your wealth through standby power, outdated appliances, and hidden settings. Identify and eliminate these drains can save you thousands of dollars over time. The awareness you develop will spill over into other areas of your financial life, creating a compounding effect. The tools you need are simple: power strips, timers, and most importantly, your own attention, my friend. This is not just about money, it is about taking control of your financial destiny. What would your life look like 1 year from now if you implement these changes today? How much wealthier? How much more confident would you feel? I want you to picture yourself going to sleep tonight, knowing that while you rest, your home is working for you, not against you. Your appliances are efficient. Your devices are only drawing power when needed. Your electricity meter is spinning more slowly than it was yesterday. And your bank account, it is growing just a little bit faster. That peace of mind is available to you right now. All you have to do is reach out and take it. Thank you for watching. If you found this valuable, Okay, please hit that like button and subscribe for more strategies to build wealth in unexpected ways. And remember, the path to financial freedom is not always about making more money. Sometimes it is about stopping the leaks you did not even know existed. I will see you in the next video.